This is why Colombians don't like gringos. Too many of y'all have this type of attitude. So I'm making a video about the history of Colombia and about the Civil War.
An amazing coincidence. I am also a Colombian YouTuber who has made videos discussing about the Colombian Civil War, and I have also had gringos making inappropriate comments.
So why don't you give them better? They're your people.
Yes, we have made it better. I'm not sure if you know this, but Colombia has the longest civil war on this side of the planet. Let's see what else he says.
About how a lot of people who come to visit don't really educate themselves on a little bit of the history. And this wasn't the only guy who made that type of comment. There was a handful of other people who commented the same thing. And I make Colombia content. I make content out here in my beautiful country. And I'm used to getting often these type of comments like, yo, where the baddies at? Yo, you in Medellin, show the girls. Yo, how do I meet girls? Yo, this and that.
Like Andres on Earth, I am also a digital content creator. My name is Ray Condor. I have been following him for a while. And what we're trying to do is that we're trying to create digital content for travelers, both from the outside, extranjeros, foreigners, tourists, and also for the people within the country. So we can share our culture with the world and for people to have a better experience. However, we get these type of people, a small percentage of people, I will call them passport bros because that's what they are, as tourists, people who travel the world to look for adult services workers, and they try to damage the reputation, the image, and they try to damage our content. And us Colombians are starting to notice. I'm not the only one.
Like, yo, y'all coming to Colombia, and I'm not saying it's all of y'all because there's obviously gringos that come here with respect. We can't generalize everyone, but you know, it just takes a few to ruin a whole bunch.
Correct, and I'm not the only one. See, the thing is that I'm one of the few Colombian YouTubers that will openly face the passport bros, and I've been accused of many different things. That I'm a feminist. Well, I actually am a feminist, because my cousins are feminists. I am accused of being a racist. I'm accused of being everything else, and I'm accused of being anti-tourist and anti-foreigner, which is not the case. We want tourists to come to Colombia. We like the right type of tourists, and like he said, most of the tourists are not like that. Most of the people, they just want to visit for culture and for everything else. But like he said, it is a small group that spoiled the bunch.
And now Colombians are looking upon y'all in a more negative aspect because y'all come here, y'all fetishize the women. Y'all come here to take part in debauchery.
He's 100% correct because I listen to what a lot of Colombians are saying. I know Colombians from the 4 different corners of Colombia. And it has gotten so bad that if you're a single male traveler traveling through Colombia, they automatically will stereotype you. They're like this. Look at him, look at him, look at him. I know he's looking for women. I know he's he's one of them passport bros. Unos hombres de pasaporte. Look at that pervert. I bet you he's going to look. Oh, look. He's going to go for the big booty white one. He's going to go for the big booty white paisa. Look at him, look at him. I told you so. I told you so. Te lo dije. Give me $10,000. Usted me oye. You owe me. What are you talking about? You owe me. You know you owe me 10,000. That's what they're saying. That's what Colombians are saying. You guys think that I have been lying to you? I'm not the only one who's noticing. I am not the only one who's noticing. I know about 4 or 5 different Colombian YouTubers who have said that. The problem is that they're not as popular as the passport bros who walk the streets with hidden cameras and stuff like that. And we're noticing and we're talking and they're stereotyping you right away. Look, it has even gotten so bad that even me as a Colombian, if they see me as a single male traveler, they're already stereotyping until they know me. Because for those who have been following my channel, they know that I just got a relationship and that I date costeñas because I like to date costeñas. That's my thing, you know. And when I go to the coast, I have many friends that work in the coast, that work in Cartagena, that work in the tourism sector, and they tell me all the time, Ray, listen to me. If you are by yourself and you are, even though you're one of us, we're automatically going to stereotype you because we have seen it plenty of times. Unfortunately, the small group of people, the small percentage, are basically damaging your reputation. Unless it's like a family or a group of 20 coming in and we see that you have kids and you have grandmas and you're looking for culture, they're going to stereotype you. That's how it is.
Y'all come here with the arrogance, with like a superiority complex because y'all coming with US dollars, y'all have higher salaries than Colombians, obviously. Y'all making more money. So you think because you have more money that you're superior, that you're better. And obviously that type of attitude is going to rub people the wrong way.
100%. He literally said what I have said many times before. You guys are coming in acting like an arrogant colonialist. And I keep on telling you guys on the internet, and you guys keep on saying, no, you're lying. You're just jealous because we have more money, and then we have bigger popsicle sticks, and then we have more money, and we can travel anywhere we can't travel. No, listen, homeboy. If you go on the Colombian media, on the Colombian TikTok and on Colombian Instagram, you'll find that the Colombians can travel everywhere. Even indigenous content creators from the Amazonian Andes region, where the mountains meet the Amazon, are creating TikTok videos. Yes, my friends, even the women of the Amazon in Colombia are going into the Amazon, even on the Ecuadorian side, to make TikTok videos. They can see what Passport Bros are doing. They can see what these guys are coming to do. Guys, the jig is up. Everybody knows, and like he said, Colombians are starting to notice. It doesn't matter what type you are. If you're Black Colombian, Indigenous Colombian, we all know and we're seeing. For those who have made it this far, please follow these two content creators, Andres Unearth and La Nativa. They are Colombian. They do content about Colombia in Spanish and in English. Well, La Nativa, she only speaks Spanish. But if you really want to learn about Colombian culture, please follow them. You think we're a bunch of ignorant people like that, and this arrogance that you have is outdated. This is not the 1600s. This is not the 1600s, and is rubbing people the wrong way. I keep on telling you guys, me, Andres on Earth, the other Colombian YouTuber guys, listen, we lived through it. We have been through the Civil War. We have seen things that you have not seen, and we know how bad it can get. All it will take is just one incident, and trust me, it will be bad.
Something I also see commonly is a lot of gringos, tourists who come here complaining that the women are gold diggers, that they're just interesadas, you know what I mean? And that's the attitude you come with that attracts that type of woman. Also, the fact that you don't speak a lick of Spanish is going to be easy for a woman to take advantage of you. And I know that Colombian women prefer to be with Colombian men. And even if it's not a Colombian man, they prefer to be with a Latino man.
100% correct about that. And this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings, but it's true. A lot of them prefer to stay with a Latino man, if he's Colombian or anything else. And I'm going to be quite frankly with you. A lot of times the guys who travel to Colombia, who act arrogant and they think they're better than us, they tell you everything you want to hear. Oh, you're different than a Colombian. Oh, you show more attention. You have more money. You treat me better. You care about me. You should. No, it's not. Those women are they're complaining about you guys to us. I know plenty of women. I know women in Colombia who are scheming you guys out of money, and the money that many of you sending through RIA and through Western Union and through Remitly, you think you're helping her out. She goes, "Oh, honey, my cell phone broke. Oh, my dog got sick." And guess what? She's taking that money that you're giving to her and she's giving it to her boyfriend. I said it many times. You think, and she tells you the same thing. Oh, you're much better. You're a much better lover than. No, this is a lie. This is an absolute lie, 9 times out of 10. Now, granted, there are women who have really fallen in love. Because like he says, it's not everybody. There are women who have fallen in love with a foreigner and prefer to stay with a foreigner. But the majority, you think you have a girlfriend, but that girlfriend has a boyfriend, and your money is going to her. I even saw this meme online when this guy was sending money, and she says to her boyfriend in Colombia, "Oh, our boyfriend is sending us money for a new cell phone." Okay?
Somebody who speaks Spanish has a more similar culture to their own. To be with the gringo, I'm not saying no Colombian women are going to take you seriously, but it's just, it's going to be harder for y'all to find a genuine woman. First of all, because of the attitude y'all come with, but also the cultural aspect about how the cultures are so different, you know what I mean? And also, a lot of y'all be getting got by these women because y'all very naive. Y'all think that a woman, she's in love with you at first sight. You think she's gonna be all over you just because
A lot of it is passport bros.
Bro, those guys, disgusting.
Oh,
and then they go to Europe for looking for these kind of women.
Yeah, or DR. But let me tell you something, passport bros that love to just go get women in DR. You played yourself, because a girl in DR is 18 and she's really 55. No, dead ass. You go over there thinking that you're gonna run into yo, you're not. These girls got game. They've been having games since they were 5.
Pretty
much.
much.
At 5 they were 18.
No bullshit.
Dead ass. You know what I mean? So, because it's a thing now where guys really go out the country thinking they're gonna groom someone, when in reality, congratulations,
You played
yourself.
because she genuinely likes you so much right off the bat, right after she met you. So because of these things, gringos are feeling less and less welcome here in Colombia. So for those of y'all who come with respect, I appreciate y'all. And those who don't, learn some respect. Learn a little Spanish. Learn a little bit about the history and the culture of the country that you're going to visit as a tourist. You don't have to be an expert, but be interested in learning a little bit. And yeah, appreciate y'all.
There you go, guys. You heard it directly from the horse's mouth from another Colombian YouTuber. But you guys want to keep fighting with me. You want to keep on telling me that I'm jealous and that I'm the only one and that Colombians really like it. No, we don't like that. We want travelers. We want tourists. And unfortunately, the Passport Bro group is a very small group. I know plenty of other Colombian YouTubers that tell you the things that you don't want to hear about. Like, what's his name? Colombian Travel Guide. I know plenty of others, but you guys don't want to listen. You want to fight with me. And the ones that I argue with the most are the ones that pretend. At least some of them will flat out tell you that's what they want. They go there looking for women and nothing else. But we don't want those type of people. But the ones that I really dislike are the ones that are pretending to go down to Colombia, pretending to look for culture. Oh, I'm a world traveler. I'm not an S tourist. Okay. How come I don't see you in Ipiales? Ipiales is basically by the southern border. How come I don't see you by Ipiales by the Cathedral of Las Lajas? How come I don't see you in Pasto, in the carnivals of the blacks and the whites? How come I don't see you in the llanos, the flatlands, with the cowboys and the cowgirls? I bet you're going to go down there, oh, I'm going to look for cowgirls and stuff like that. Are you able to drive 500 cattle through the flatlands during the wet season, through the anacondas and everything else? Because they will take the cattle and the horses and go in the water. Are you capable of doing that? No, you're not. And if you're going to tell me you're going to go to Colombia looking for a traditional woman, are you a traditional man? Will you introduce yourself to the family? Will you go to the finca? Will you help your future father-in-law milk the cows? Okay, are you willing to carry the statue of the local saint? We are a proud people. We want people to come to Colombia. We want to share our culture with you. We want you to understand that our arms and our hearts are open for the people, and we want to share our culture. We want to invite you, but we're not looking for the type of people that go in there and disrespect the culture, that are violent, that abuse certain people who are beneath a certain age. Andres, if you can see this, I hope that you'll accept this. From one Colombian YouTuber to another, thank you very much for standing up for us and for standing up for my country. Because us people, our house is not a brothel for you guys. It is not a playpen for you guys. Learn how to behave and we will accept you in. Don't learn how to behave, we're kicking you out. Plain and simple.